welcome to my channel. On today's video I want to talk about sunscreens. Okay, I want to talk about the dangers of not wearing a sunscreen, the best sunscreen for your skin, how to properly wear a sunscreen, and also towards the end of the video we'll do a little experiment with these two sunscreens, so you don't want to miss out. You want to watch this video till the end. So if you are treating any sort of facial issues such as sunburn, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, you definitely need a sunscreen. If you are using any sort of lightening skincare products, bleaching skincare products, whitening skincare products, you need a sunscreen. And if you're also dark skinned and you're thinking, okay, you don't need a sunscreen, sunscreens are for only fair people, that's not true. You definitely need a sunscreen, and I'm going to tell you why you need a sunscreen. So if you're dark skinned and you're thinking that you're already dark, you probably do not need a sunscreen. I'm going to tell you why you need a sunscreen. The sun emits two rays which are known as UVA and UVB. They get to the earth, so they are the major cause of aging and wrinkles on the skin. Okay, UVB is known to cause sunburn. UVA and UVB, they contribute to the risk of skin cancer. So it's not just about being dark, and even when you are dark, there is also the risk of getting darker. When you go under the sun, you definitely going to be darker than the way you naturally are. So you definitely need a sunscreen. Now these rays are very, very dangerous on the skin, so over time they cause aging and wrinkles on the skin. They also cause sunburn and contribute to your risk of getting skin cancer. Just imagine cutting a fresh tomato and putting it under the sun and bringing it back like some hours later. You're going to see what the sun is going to do to that tomato. It's going to make it black. It's going to dehydrate the tomato. So you should know from that singular experiment, you should know that the sun is really, really strong. Yes, when we go under the sun, we may not look damaged like the tomato we put on under the sun, because our skin is not as fragile as that of the tomato, but over time it affects our DNA and it could cause great risk for our skin. So you definitely need a sunscreen. So now that you understand why you need a sunscreen, I'm also going to be telling you about the kinds of sunscreen you should use. Okay, now when you are using a sunscreen, you definitely don't want a sunscreen that's going to cause white cast on your face. So you want to properly select a good sunscreen for your skin, and some sunscreens have been proven to cause breakouts for certain people. So if you are oily skin, you want to properly choose your sunscreens. Now if you also want to get a sunscreen, you should also be careful to ensure that you get a sunscreen that is written a broad spectrum sunscreen, meaning it can protect your skin from both UVA and UVB. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the difference between a sunblock and a sunscreen. With me right here is a sunblock. Okay, this is also a sunblock, even if it's not written. It's a sunblock and a sunscreen. The ingredients used here are from ingredients that are used for sunscreen and also for sunblock. Okay, this is also a broad spectrum sunscreen. So if you want to choose your sunscreen, please ensure that you choose a sunscreen that is from SPF 30 and above, and I'm going to tell you why you need that. That's better. Okay, we have SPF 30, 40, and it just go higher and higher. Okay, now we have sunscreens that are lower, but that is not really going to give you that protection that you need. Now SPF means sun protecting factor. It is used to measure how well a sunscreen can protect your skin from these rays. Okay, so if you go under the sun, it may take, without a sunscreen, it may take, let's say, 10 minutes or 15 minutes for the sun to cause sunburn on your skin, for your skin to redden. Now when you put on a sunscreen, it may take a longer time depending on that sunscreen, how it was formulated. It may take up to, let's say, 150 minutes instead of that 10 to 15 minutes. So when you divide that 150 minutes by that 10 minutes that the sun was able to cause a sunburn on your skin without a sunscreen, that's where you get the SPF factor. Okay, so now this sunscreen with me here is Gavia sunscreen, and it is SPF 60. okay, and it's also a broad spectrum sunscreen, so you would definitely want to go for this. Now there are other sunscreens that are very very nice. They give the protection, but they do not roll well with certain skin, especially people who are acne prone, or um some of them give this white cast. Okay, sunblocks are majorly known to give um white cast. The ingredients used in sunblock, which is titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. They are called sunblocks because they reflect the UVA and the UVB away from your skin. They block it, while sunscreens are made with chemical ingredients. So these ingredients, they sort of allow they filter the rays of this sun. They filter it, so a bit of the rays get into our skin, but they filter out most of them. Okay, so this is just the difference between a sunblock and a sunscreen, but however they both give a very good protection on your skin. I'm going to quickly do a little experiment with these two sunscreens, okay, and you'll see the results when we do this experiment. So this is Gavia sunblock, and this is Evelyn Cosmetics sunblock SPF 50 as well. Okay, so I am going to use the Evelyn sunblock on the right part of my face, and I'm going to use this Gavia sunblock on the left part of my face. Guys, before we continue, I want to tell you that there is a proper way you should wear your sunscreen. Okay, now if you want your sunscreen to properly protect you from the sun, you don't just use a bit, you don't mice your sunscreen. You are supposed to do the 2-finger method. Okay, you roll it over your hands, your 2 hands like this. Some people also do 3-finger method, but I'm going to do the 2-finger method now. So because I am going to use this one for this part of my face, I'm going to go for 1 finger. Okay, so I'm just going to do this now. And I'll quickly apply. And you should also know that when applying your sunscreen, you don't go out under the sun immediately. Okay, you don't go out under the sun immediately. You have to wait for about 15 minutes before you go out under the sun. Yeah. Now this sunscreen has it has fragrance. Okay, it has fragrance. So if you know you react to fragrance, is definitely not your go-to. Now this is our Gavia sunblock SPF 60, and I'm going to apply it down to your neck. Okay, always try to remember, apply it down to your neck. So I actually love the scent of this. I don't want to mix this thing up together. I'm using my hand on the other part. So we are going to be waiting for this to dry out. Just hold on, give me some minutes. So guys, I applied this on my face, the both of them around 154, and the time is about 1:57. This blended almost immediately, and if you see a white cast here, it's because I mistakenly used this hand to apply it down here. So you can see that this one oh my god, it's not funny at all. I don't even think you can apply this under your makeup, but let's see. We are still going to keep waiting. So you already see that Gavia Sunblock is very affordable. It doesn't give a white cast, and it's very good for oily skin because I have a combination skin. Okay, my face is usually very oily, but some other parts of my body is dried, so I have a combination skin. But this help control, like when I apply it on my face, the oils in my face are not so much. So I really love Gavia sunscreen. Now if you are thinking of another sunscreen to get, you probably do not know, or you do not have Gavia around in your area, you don't find it, you can also go for Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel. Okay, you can go for, because I'm mentioning the particular one I want you to get because Neutrogena has a lot of sunscreens. Okay, I can't tell you to get any of them because I haven't tried out those ones. I haven't even tried the Neutrogena sunscreen, the one I'm talking about right now. That is SPF 50, but my friend has tried it out and she has an oily face and it really worked well with her skin. So that's why I'm telling you that if you do not get Gavia, you can go for Neutrogena. Okay, the one that's SPF 50. Okay, the it comes in different SPF. Okay, the water gel, Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel, you can get that. It's really lovely. Okay, but see, this our madam still leaving a cast on my face, and let me check the time. The time is 1:59, and I'm just going to tell you there's no point waiting because my face will keep looking like this. I have used it before, it wasn't good. That's why I decided to get another. Okay, so there is no point wasting time. This does give a white cast, so anytime, any day, you can get your Gavia sunblock. It's really affordable. It's not costly because I actually got this at H Medics, and it's, I don't know if you guys can see it, 2,210 naira. I actually don't know what 10 naira is doing there, but before it used to be cheaper. No, normally H Medics in my branch is actually expensive. Where I usually get my stuff, things are usually very expensive. They're more expensive than usual, so you can get this for as low as 1.5 in normal cosmetic shop, and if you are getting it from suppliers, you can also get it at a way lower price. Okay, so it's really affordable, guys. So if you know you love this video, please just subscribe to this channel, like my video, and share this video. If you know you've learned something useful, please do not hesitate to like this video. Leave your comment, leave your questions. I am going to respond to them. I'm also going to drop a link on the screen right now so you can go watch my video where I made a black soap, and I'm also going to drop lovely recipes for you guys. I'm just putting a lot of things in order. I'll give you guys I'm going to make a whitening lotion for you guys, a very lovely whitening lotion, and a body scrub. So you definitely want to subscribe to this channel because if you don't subscribe, you won't know when I drop a video. So please guys, subscribe to this channel. Thank you, and see you guys in my next skincare video. Bye.